Good morning, brother trucker. Brad here on Highway 31. Coming to you in the wee small hours of the morning. It's currently 4 o'clock. There's a mega load. I think it's the third one, 3 or 5 that's heading up the Hume this morning. It's a big one. What it actually is, I'll put a photo up here somewhere. It's pretty much just a big power transformer weighing in a bit over 500 tonnes. All the white framework you see is just what's been built to hold its weight. Plus you got the dollies, the wheel sets either side of the road, or either end of it as well. 3 tow trucks towing at the front and 2 pushing from the rear and braking on the hills. So she's a big setup. And for a big setup, a lot of planning needs to take place, permits, the whole thing to get up the road. A lot of planning, and when it does start heading up the road, it can cause some issues. We're going to get up at the back of the convoy very shortly. We'll see how it goes. I also just want to mention, all my videos, even though I haven't got them marked for kids, I do try and keep them PG, just so if kids want to watch, you want to show the young fellas or the young daughter what's actually involved in driving, you can without any issues of coarse language and that sort of thing. I'll try anyway. This one's going to have some. There's going to be some very bad words said over the UHF, heard from the UHF, I'll say. It's not going to be me. And there may be some racial stuff as well. It's prevalent out here on the highway. I'd hate if anyone at home has their UHFs on in their four-wheel drives and that, and kids or people hear some of the stuff that happens out here. But so just, yeah, for straight up censorship warning on this one if you do have the kids watching as well. Maybe not watch this one with them and skip to the next one, the next video. But if you are watching for the first time, thank you. What else is there? I'll come back to you after we get past this this oversized load. Anyway, we're currently just coming up on Gundagai, checking the traffic app. It's just passing the dog on the tucker box at North Gundy at the Shell there, so not the best place, but at least that Coolac bypass section is nice and wide. It should be relatively easy to get past. There should be plenty of room, I hope. So we'll catch up to this load and see what's going on. Welcome to Sesame Street, people.
From this cloud is just going around all of us. Don't go in the right lane. Fuck's sake. Cunts. Fucking what we privileged, are we? Hey, just stay behind the rest of the trucks, because we're going to jump this oversized from the emergency lane. You cunts just keep going in the right lane. Impatient motherfuckers. But they've chosen the worst night too. All the cunts are fucking tired as soon as someone's going to die. What, everybody has to stop and let you fuckers in now? I'm running, you fuckwits! Fuck you too, you black cunt! Fuck off, motherfucker!
Oh yeah, she's another night on the Hume.
Arrogant fuck.
Now this bloke's going around as well. Turn you off for a minute. Simple instructions: stay in the left-hand lane, and look at them. They're car drivers. Doing exactly what car drivers do. We'll just fly up the right-hand lane and try and get 5 or 6 trucks up. We've got a constant flow at the moment, so we're moving. and all it's going to do is make people have to stop to let them in. It is a shame, like I've said before, Monday night is the quietest night. That's when they probably should do this, but unfortunately they've got their permits. They can only do a certain amount of time. I was hoping they'd pull over at Gundagai. We would have been past them by now while they were pulled in, but no, it looks like they're going to Jugyong Hill.
Hey boys, be on the oversize down the left-hand emergency lane. Where you go?
Send it.
G'day.
Send it.
Thank you.
We'll see how many. See how many
Just
take.
hold the left lane, boys, until you get past the front pilots.
See how many take the Kulak.
Hey, let these fucking right lane fucks get out.
And the last one that come up here, they were making good time, so they pushed on past Gundagai to Jugyong as well. And there was a few that took advantage of the Kulak off ramp here and going down the old highway through Kulak and back on at the burnt down Mobile, which has its if you can get around everyone, that's good. But for whatever reason, if you get stuck, then you're going to be on that off ramp. Yeah, here we go. People letting people in. So we're cruising along at 25-30k an hour, and now we've got to stop because impatience. And I'm going to say it just because I can say it. They're all B-double drivers. I don't see any singles out there.
No, mate, that's your boat.
At least the weighbridge isn't going to be open today. The problem is, not everyone's going to get past him before they close it off again, although it is a good bit of wide freeway, new freeway here, so if there was ever a chance for everyone to get past, now would be it. But what have we got here? We've probably got, I'd say 30 trucks.
Bumping, boys, we're going to close it down soon. Keep bumping.
Nice.
Mate, don't stop, matey. Keep going, keep going. Hold the left lanes to get past the front pilots. Thanks very much.
Yeah, so 30 trucks here. The other problem we're going to have too is once these 30 trucks get past him, the first hill, or the first climb up to the Jugyong Parking Bay at Carbon Black. It's going to be fun. There's going to be trucks side by side, fast trucks.
Couple of big ones, passing the oversize. Please hold the left lane.
We're nearly there. We're nearly there.
Hold your left lane, boys, until you reach front pilots, please.
Yeah, so some of those impatient drivers are pulling out back in the right-hand lane before they get past the front two pilots. You might be right here.
Few ponies working there.
It might be right. Don't brake. Don't brake. Keep up it. Keep up it.
Going in the eyes wide, keep going. Lanes till you get past the pilots.
Wind down the window here and we'll listen to some of these trucks.
Keep going in the eyes wide. Already sleeping with your daughter.
I don't know what that was.
Keep going.
Your daughter not allow me to put it in her ass.
Buddy.
Oh, come on. Any other time you drive through there. No, he's just sitting there.
Yeah, I'll shut it up, this dickhead.
Oh, fuck, now we've lost the chance.
Well, you still don't get these cunts active.
That was our chance. And he's still sitting beside him and they've closed.
Bring over, mate, if you want. And then we lost your turbine in the fucking Oswald, mate. Yeah, go for coming, mate.
I'd like to think it's not a race thing. Just follow direction. Listen.
Come on, boys, straight down here to the bitumen.
Into it, rightio. Our turn. There's a fucking drain there on the left. You put a wheel in there, it's going to pull you straight into those wild barriers. But at least we've got a bit more room in than we did last time. Well, like that. You don't see it much. Maybe it's at a truck show or something, but a Kenworth and a Mack working together.
Mate, pull up, you got a fucking blown out. Well, your tyre's flat. Your tyre's flat, bro.
Who?
Because... Hey, Mulvers, I just got past by Westers, mate. You got a flat, you got sparks coming out from underneath. Oh, your tyre's flat.
Oh, can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street?
Bring more driver. Well, your tyre's flat. Shut up, you fuckhead.
Already, you know, if you got a power in your ball, just pull in an extra stereo, brother.
Well, you click on the bottom. Not a fucking fire, you fucking pull up, you don't pull up. How many on the oversize you coming along, mate?
We're just two pilots.
Yeah, I just do it.
Lovely, thank you. Have a good one.
Yeah, you too.
Rightio, send it. Now the fun begins. Now the fun begins. There we go. Shouldn't have to apologise for the nasty language, but that's just that's Sesame Street. I think I mentioned in the video the fact that a lot of new drivers, I'm not going to single out countries, they get in the big truck and they drive it like it's a car. It takes a little bit more to know how long you are. You're stuck on 100k an hour. There's no point being out beside another truck if you're both doing 100. During the week I've had it twice, one Humes truck, B double, and then another Royco. I think it's Royco, the higher mob, one of their trucks with some pretty tattered looking taut liners behind it. But yes, the B double's heavier than a single. You're going to go, it's going to be able to go faster downhill. You're not supposed to, but they'll get out beside you and sail up next to you because it's a bit of a downhill slope. But as soon as it levels out, you're sitting there side by side. No one can go any faster. And then as soon as I get to a little bit of a rise, I pull away and he pulls back in behind you. And then this next slight rise, it all happens again. Luckily, I'm starting to head up to Jugyong Hills and that, where I'm number one there. I'm going to stay up at 95, 100 the whole way. And you leave them idiots behind. Same thing there, that bloke, I don't know, I think it was the first time I showed the oversized load when I had to go past it. There was a point there, I had the MCO on the passenger side. If I had them long spiky nut covers on the steer tyres, I reckon they would have hit that MCO. I was bloody close to it. And out this window, it would have been under a foot to some of that big I-beam steel sticking out, and I can guarantee you if we come together, taut line is not going to stand up to that at all. So even then I was puckering up a little bit. So now you got another bloke here, it's probably new on the highway, and he's got to go around an oversized load. Granted, you're only doing 25k an hour, so you're not doing big speeds. You got time to adjust steer and focus on placement on the road. But it's yeah. And then just berating him on the UHF. It's not helping the situation. It's one of the main reasons why drivers like that, they just turn the UHF off and you can never talk to them. Same for that bloke with the wire or the back flat tyre and the sparks that I've pointed out. Same thing, he's probably just got his UHF off because he's sick of the shit. And it's an industry problem, it's not necessarily the driver's problem, because nearly everything's on B doubles now. There's very few companies, for Express anyway, that still have single drives. Even this company, I think there's me, the other Canberra driver, and the local / Wagga single, and that's it. Everything else is B double. Road freight's just changed so much. We're getting B doubles, we're getting the AB doubles and road trains and alphabet road trains and everything else. It's more freight's got to be carted, so that's why we got the shorter time frame from HR, and then I think it's only a 6 month, and then you're straight into multi-combination, your B double or your bigger truck. So there's just not enough time to get in something bigger and get out there and get the experience, get a sort of awareness of how big you are, how heavy you are, what it takes to slow down, what it takes to get up a hill, what it takes to get into a tight space and get out of that tight space as well. It's part of a lot of industry problems between that and just the Express overnight. Some of the stuff I've got on the back, like ladders, you don't need a ladder overnight. If it gets there in a day or two, it's fine. I laugh when there's stuff, grain, caravans on little rigids. Well, a lot of that stuff doesn't have to go overnight. It's just the public demand now. And I'm guilty. I'll buy something on eBay and I'm watching the tracking going, where is it, where is it, where is it? It's going to get there. If it takes a week to get there, it takes a week to get there. It's just, there's so much emphasis on freight getting to where it needs to go overnight. Yeah, personally, overnight, there's a lot less traffic on the road, especially when you get into your cities or your populated areas, in and out. It's real easy, real nice. But the lifestyle, the living living for night shift, it takes a toll, and then you get into work and you've had a shit night's sleep or whatever else, and you just want to get in the truck and go, and it's sitting there for the A trail still hooked up to the front of it, and the load hasn't been loaded yet. So then you're worrying about all that and getting out of the depot. Still coming off this cold. Apologies. So yeah, anyway, mega load number 3. Just thought I'd share. In hindsight, and really just had a good taste. I probably should have just beeped or just cut the audio out altogether, but a lot of yous wouldn't hear or wouldn't know that sort of stuff happens, and it does, and it's a shame, because there's bad drivers out there. It doesn't matter what colour your skin is, and sometimes some drivers just put themselves on such a high pedestal. 9-0 drivers, don't shoot me. We want to be safe. We want to get home to our families at night and get the job done. Sometimes we just need to slow down and think about it. Anyway, short one here for the mega load. Thanks for joining me. Thank you to the channel members, and yeah, I'll talk to you next week.